So just about set now. And today's starter, Juan Marichal. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now we'll look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the...
And he can't come up with it.
That is
Duke Snider next to hit for the Rays.
Snider.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Welcome back to Muehlebach Field. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane Baz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Ball. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 7. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Adrian Beltre up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul out of play. Beltre launched a homer in his most recent game. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. That one felt good. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Pulls that one foul. Baz. He's kind of interesting. When you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
2-1.
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers that, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. All set for the start of the inning. Lau at the plate. Marshall back to work. And a foul ball. Lau, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days. They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. And that's down and away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Riley Green in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. There's a high chopper. Beltre. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But not before they answer back with a solo. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. And he chases a high fastball there. Bautista gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one ripped back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to...
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Diaz around third. He will score. The relay to third. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And makes the grab. And the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Davison De Los Santos. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they inch closer. It's 5-2.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Andy Ibanez stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground. Gets it to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Soriano pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Duke Snider. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Guerrero going back on this one. And that is that. The Rays creep closer thanks to the home. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. Now here is David Ortiz. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, the pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now, Sammy Sosa. Lau sends it to first. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Bautista up now for the Tigers. Singled and scored his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And up next for Detroit, Alfonso Soriano. Struck out swinging his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Number 70. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Popped up. De Los Santos under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out. And here is Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Center field. Sosa. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Bounce to the right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
De Los Santos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a swing and a drive, and that gets down in the corner. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Jansen around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 8-4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1-1.
Ripped to short. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 7. That's too low.
That's a ball.
1-0.
Hee-haw!
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 and 2's the count.
That one not close. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed. Line to left. Green makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Get out of town. He hammers one out to center. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero. And that one hammered Snyder, raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next, David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Out number 3. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's a strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam and a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Snyder, in his 4th year, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Guerrero after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Rock.
Number 68.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 10-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
And now the DH, Jose Bautista. He's 2 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one almost got him. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit right side. Lau sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And next up for the Tigers, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Man,
No
he
ball,
really
one
sells
strike.
the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
The catcher,
Now here's the
number
Detroit
28,
catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Diaz.
That's out to center field. And that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back now at Muehlebach Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And he handles it himself for the out. That one fouled off. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Seymour.
And he's had 3
Now
days off
pitching
since he
for
pitched
Tampa Bay.
last, so expect him to be totally
Number
rested.
61.
I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity
Ian
right now.
Seymour.
Number 7
That's a ball.
at the plate and takes high there. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Next
Hey,
offering
what?
in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. De Los Santos takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre. This to third, Ibanez. Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll get down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
To the right side. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Davison De Los Santos. And that drops in for a strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Rolls across the diamond. Awesome play there. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Guerrero under this one. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher
Now
here to
pitching
start the
for
bottom of the
Tampa
7th.
Bay.
Kevin Kelly.
Number 49. Kevin.
And here's the first
Kelly.
baseman, David Ortiz.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Good
0 balls, 1
late
strike.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Sammy Sosa now at the plate. That one out to right. Low. And it's caught for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jose Bautista will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. Now 1-2. In the air, right side, low. Sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Jose Caballero. This one popped up right side. Ortiz nabs it, and there's one down. So now a pinch hitter, Jake Mangum, looking to start something with one gone.
Mangum.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Logan Driscoll. Runner on first with one down for him. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Drew Rasmussen. Taylor Walls. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Johnny DeLuca.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Richie Palacios now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Man at first, Yainer Diaz. The next to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Rasmussen goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on. And 2 out. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Ben Workvet.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
No,
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Right side, Guerrero. He's got it. Out number 2. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kevin McGonigal trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls. 1 strike.
Up the middle. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers take this one in a